Hi LEGO fans! Sunday, the best day of the week. Better than Monday because Monday is a weekday. It's the 4th of December and time for another thrilling instalment, hey, stop yawning at the back, of my LEGO Advent Calendar door opening thing. Yesterday's selection of sacrificial Advent offerings was pretty good. Harry Potter scooped gift of the day, earning 5 points. LEGO City on the other hand fared less well but did get a bonus point for festive effort. As things stand, City is last with 6 points and Harry Potter is 4th with 7 house points for Gryffindor. In the middle of the pack with 8 points is LEGO Friends, and snapping at the heels of the leader are Guardians of the Galaxy with 9 points. But parsecs ahead of the pack, in first place is LEGO Star Wars with a 3-point advantage and 12 points. Before we tear open the doors, I just wanted to say a quick thank you for helping me get to 30,000 subscribers. But that's enough about me, let's break open the calendars. What better place to start than with the Bastions of Disappointment, LEGO City. And this time, we're going to open door number 4 with the camera running, so let's pretend this isn't already open. And let's react to the door. I do already know what's inside here, obviously. Yeah, we've got... Actually, this looks really quite cute. I don't know what the theming is here, but we've got a piano. Piano with keyboard, some fire, because fire and sheet music always go well together. And then on top, we've got a little cat. I've not seen that element before. Usually the cats are quite big, but this is actually tiny. So yeah, really interested to take a look at that. It's also got printing on. Yeah, it looks like it could almost be a dog, but let me go ahead, put this together, and we'll take a close-up look at it. And so our first Sunday gift from LEGO City is this piano and cat. It's a little known fact, but cats actually really enjoy the piano. They are very musical. It's a really good looking gift and incorporates some nice elements. A great example is the 1x2 modified dark brown legs. Another nice element is the fluted 1x2 piece above the keyboard. I also like the printed 1x2 keys, although only having one octave does limit the range of the piano. So you can see your fingers hitting the wrong keys, LEGO has included a couple of candles. I'm not sure cats and fire really mix. The theming of the piano is not immediately obvious, but I'm guessing this goes inside the cosy cabin we see on the front of the calendar. Of course, the star of this show is the musical Moggy, which sits atop the piano. It's a really small element and sits on a single stud. Despite its small size, LEGO has done a good job of printing the face. Even the paws are really nicely moulded. The only thing they missed is something which was most definitely present on the majestic tiger. Unfortunately, LEGO missed the mark on festive theming, so we'll have to add our own festive twist. What do you call a snowman that plays the piano? Melton John! And on that bombshell, let's move on. Camera rolling, check. Microphone on, check. Alright, let's do this. We've got Guardians of the Galaxy and we're going for door number 4, which is definitely not open this time, so let's do that and see what goodness we have inside, and goodness me. Oh goodness me, what is this? That is what I can only describe as a tool rack, which, as you'll know from LEGO Star Wars, I don't like weapons racks, so I'm not really sure about a tool rack either. What have we got here? We've got a hammer, a wrench, and also some dynamite, which is an unusual tool. Yeah, I'm not very excited about this, but we shall put this together, and I sense some harsh judging may be involved. Well, it is Sunday and it looks like the Guardians of the Galaxy team took the day off and let the intern play in the parts box. Somebody once told me I'm not the sharpest tool in the box. I'm still trying to figure out what they meant. It seems we have a small selection of tools. There's a wrench, useful for hitting things when they don't work, and a hammer for knocking in screws. Unfortunately, we seem to be lacking the king of all tools, the ruler. What we do have in true Guardians of the Galaxy style is a stick of TNT randomly clipped to the side of the tool rack. The rack itself is made up of sand blue modified 1x2s for the feet and a railing element to hold the hammer and the wrench. I like the way these just drop into the holes on the top of the rack. As Advent Calendar gifts go, I think the tool rack definitely falls into the category of filler. Speaking of tools, what tool do you use to open an egg? A hatchet! Moving on to calendar 3, we've got the boy what lived, Harry Potter, and door number 4. Try and drop the calendar. What have we got today? Oh, magic. Okay, yeah, I think I see what that is. So we've got the flying Ford Anglia car from the Chamber of Secrets, and what looks like the Whomping Willow. It's got to be. You get that combination. So yeah, that's actually quite a nice thing. Shame there's no festive theming going on here, but I think that's going to be the par of the course for Harry Potter this year. So yeah, little miniature Whomping Willow, flying Ford Anglia, very Harry Potter-like. So let's put this little baby together and we shall take a closer look at it. The Whomping Willow is an extremely violent tree that lives alone on the grounds of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. It first appeared in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, but also made an appearance in Book 3. Speaking of which, last year I dressed up as the Prisoner of Azkaban for Halloween. Mrs H thought I was joking until I told her I was serious. The teeny tiny flying Ford Anglia is a simpler Lego build as you can get with only 3 pieces. I especially like the transparent piece, which allows you to mount the Ford Anglia at a dynamic angle. It gives the illusion that the enchanted car is just about to crash land in the branches. The Whomping Willow itself is equally recognisable and sits on a 2x4 green plate. I really like the contrasting slope and inverse slope pieces LEGO has used to create the trunk. For the branches, which are lacking leaves, LEGO has used these brown plant stalks. I could go off on a big tangent here telling a story about the Whomping Willow, but this is easily the most famous example of the murderous tree. It was planted in 1971 to protect the opening of a secret passage leading to the Shrieking Shack. Festive it is not, but it is a really nice Harry Potter themed gift. Our penultimate calendar for Super Sunday is LEGO Friends, so let's see what horrors they've imagined for us today. And oh my, that is horror. What on earth is that? It looks like some kind of spinning wheel you would strap somebody to and throw knives at them, which would be quite appropriate for the murderous LEGO Friends, but yeah, I'm not quite sure what that is. There's an ice skate in there and there's some festive colours, which is something. I'm not sure. I'm going to put this together off camera and then gather some thoughts. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so I've spent some time looking at this and I think it's something you might find in a Christmas market. You spin the wheel, and depending on where it lands, you might win some nasty plastic toy like the one we got in today's calendar. While the overall idea does have dubious merit, I do like the use of elements such as the ice skate used to select the winner. To me it seems more like a sideshow attraction you might see at a carnival or fairground. I used to think roller coasters were the fastest ride at the fairground, but it turns out the carousel has more horsepower. Speaking of the carnival, what is Iron Man's favourite ride? The Ferris wheel! I do like the way this has been put together using Technic elements that allow the disc to spin. It also deserves some merit for the festive red and green colouring. Will it score big for LEGO Friends? We'll find out in just a moment. And so the final gift for today comes from the current leader, LEGO Star Wars. Let's see what they've got behind door number 4, and already I can see that is a ship. Doesn't look like one of the famous ships from the original trilogy, which means I'm completely stumped. I have no idea. Maybe it might make more sense when it's put together, but yeah, I've no idea what that ship is. I might even have to ask you guys in the comments, but let me put this thing together. I don't think this is going to do well, so good opportunity for Potter. I totally had to Google this, but I can now confidently state this is an Acclamator class assault ship. Buried deep within the ship there is a 1x1 green stud. That does not qualify as festive. This is definitely not original trilogy, and I believe it comes from the Clone Wars. This ship would be absolutely huge and carry 16,000 clone troopers and support personnel. LEGO hasn't made a big one of these yet, but I imagine it would be a very boring build. The underside of the ship would usually be dominated by a large assault hangar. Clearly in this case we don't have that. Despite not being original trilogy or vaguely festive, the end result is a good looking ship. The profile is very sleek, and I'm sure this will delight the Star Wars fans. It's a good gift, but will it stand up to my festive scrutiny? And so finally we have the complete lineup of gifts from behind door number 4 of every LEGO Advent Calendar. LEGO City's gift was music to my ears, a piano complete with Pussycat. From the Guardians of the Galaxy we got a collection of parts. Harry Potter magicked up this miniature Whomping Willow complete with flying Ford Anglia, and Lego Friends gifted us some kind of sideshow game. But probably the biggest gift of the day came from Lego Star Wars. Nothing says Christmas like an Acclamator class assault ship. But which one of these gifts deserves to attend the Yule Ball at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, and which deserves a visit from a legion of murderous clone troopers? Let's award some points! As punishment for a complete lack of effort, I'm awarding last place and 1 point to Guardians of the Galaxy. Coming in fourth with 2 points is this feeble effort from Lego Friends. Third place and 3 points goes to the Acclamator class assault ship from Lego Star Wars. This was a tough choice, but in second place I'm giving 4 points to Lego City. I really do like this gift and I love the cat element. But Harry Potter gave us an absolutely fantastic micro-scale Whomping Willow complete with flying forward Anglia. I love the amount of detail they've gotten into this model with so few parts. Harry Potter wins gift of the day and 5 points. Today's lineup is a little bit light on festive theming, but one gift stands out. A bonus point for festive gift of the day goes to Lego Friends. But do you agree with today's scores? Do I deserve to do 10 rounds with the Whomping Willow for giving Harry Potter gift of the day? Or maybe this furry feline friend should leave a little gift for me, by gift I mean poop, for keeping this marvellous piano from #1 spot. As always, please share your thoughts in the comment section below and I'll reply to as many as I can. So after adding up all of the points, here are the scores so far. In last place with a miserable 10 points is Lego City. Keeping them company at the bottom of the heap is now Guardians of the Galaxy. Retaining third place with 11 points is Lego Friends. Star Wars has dropped down into second with 15 points. And joy of joys, the boy wizard Harry Potter moves into first place with 17 points. Bet you didn't see that one coming. As a reminder of the usual stuff, don't forget to like, subscribe, send cash, and follow me on Instagram at JeremyHerbertOfficial. I'll be back tomorrow with more Advent Calendar door opening goodness, but in the meantime, I hope you have a super Sunday, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow.